All right, YouTube. Let's talk about the difference between North and South. I'm originally from Michigan, Saginaw, Michigan, and I live in Anderson. No, I live in Clemson, South Carolina, and I've moved to Clemson, Anderson, Seneca, different parts of South Carolina. We're around the same areas, pretty much, but I've been all over. But I want to talk about the difference in weather. Like this right here is the winter of, this is what, January, mid-January? It's supposed to be a snowstorm tonight. Am I worried about it? No. And yes. No and yes. No, the weather? No. The people? Yes. They flip out when it's just a sprinkle of snow. Everything is going to close. Everything. You got to shop. You got to get all your stuff. I wasn't even thinking about it yesterday. My girl told me about it. You know what that is? I've been down here since 08 and I see it every year. You know, it doesn't even snow every year. And when it does snow, the snow melts right away the next day or the same day. You know, I only been down here and seen the snow not melt away like maybe 3 times. It might have stayed a few days. But everybody starts flipping out. I learned my lesson to get off the road, stay in the house. Yo, people are going to flip out. Now, one thing that I can give them is it does get dangerous for the fact that it rains down here in the winter. Where I'm from, it doesn't rain in the winter. People be surprised. That's another thing I want to talk about, the people, how they act. The people that's never been up there, but they live down here. And it's a POV style drive because safety. I'm looking at the road and not my phone. I'm hands free. I'm just talking. I'm paying attention to the road more importantly than what I'm saying. So just throwing that out there. That car looked like it was gonna turn in front of me, and I got the right of way. Not that one on the right, but the one that was on the left about to turn left. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't looking at the camera at all. But the difference is, like, people be like, I seen a bug or something like that. I was like, dog, we don't got bugs in the winter. So you don't got bugs in the winter. And they be so surprised. I'm like, dude, you ain't been up there. They will say things like it's cold. Like, for instance, I was cold this year. I've been down here since 08. The first 3 or 4 years, I did not get cold at all. Because of the differences. I'm like, you know, when they get 40 degrees, it's 45 degrees right now. People outside act like they freezing. I got on shorts. And I'm like, dude, you don't know how cold it is till you've been 40, whatever degrees it is, I'm gonna say until you've been that below. If it's 40 degrees, I'm gonna say you don't know how cold it is till you've been 40 below. Wind chill factor wise, I've been probably more than 40 below in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Like wind chill factor wise, and it gets well below 0 on the colder days. Like y'all ain't never seen that, you know what I'm saying? And people be like, oh, it's the same, it's different. The dude couldn't wait till I said it was cold. I said it was cold. This dude to stay around close to me, he's like, see man, it is like it's the same. I tell you, it get cold like Michigan. I'm like, no, it don't, man. I just said that because I lost a lot of weight. I lost 60 pounds last year. When you lose a lot of weight, you ain't got no body fat, you get cold fast. You get cold very fast when you lose a lot of body weight. Because body fat acts like a blanket. It's insulation. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't wait to say that though. I say that to say this. Everybody want to be something else that they're not. Or somewhere they want everything to be the same, whether it's good or bad. You know, you got something good going on for you, they want to act like they got the same. You got something bad going on for you, they gonna act like they going through the same thing. Like, dog, just be yourself. God dang, I mean, you can't compare. You ain't been up there, and I'm down here right now. How you gonna compare? Flip side though, the summer, I'm used to it now. But my first couple years down here in the summer, oh my gosh, dog. I thought I was gonna die. I mean, I really did think I was gonna die. And I was doing construction outside, and it was like 110 every day. I was like, man, we don't never get that in Michigan. If we get that, that's like a record. You You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say we don't never get it. It's like a record. It's not a everyday thing. People don't understand what I be saying. Like, just like everything happens everywhere, crime, whatever. Everything happens everywhere. It's just some places have more of this and some places have more of that. I mean, it just is what it is. The animals are different. I've seen way more snakes down here than I did in Michigan, of course. You're gonna see different things. It's gonna be different. You know, you got people that's just, I don't know what, I can't breathe when I talk to some of these people, man. I'm like, man, like this dude, I was talking about somebody I knew from high school, and they just can't really believe that you're from somewhere else. Yeah, I was talking about this guy, right? They're like, yeah, I know him. Yeah, I went to high school too. Dude, we ain't go to the same high school. I'm from a whole different state. 20 hours away. 20 hours away, bro. Like, man, I'd be like, man, I can't talk to people, man. And people be worrying about I don't talk, man. It's because I can't. Maybe you can. Hey, if you can, more power to you. Do the things. Some of the stuff that makes me mad might not make you mad at all. Some of the things that make you mad might not make me mad at all. People shouldn't feel like that. How you gonna tell me what? Like in the gym, I ain't about to even go on that. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that, man. It's about to be a snowstorm. So we went to Walmart yesterday. It's always something we go to Walmart for. We're gonna have to stock up on food, man. Because people gonna, you said people be stocking up on food, shouldn't do it. Like, no. Because at the end of the day, we still gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? I would treat this like a regular day. Like, people don't understand that too. Like, down here, they shut everything down when it get cold. They don't have the means to... I understand too. I gotta understand that they don't have the means to get rid of, like, snow plows and all. They don't need all that stuff down here. So they ain't got that. They ain't got salt trucks and snow plows. They need them salt trucks, though. Because like I said, what I meant to say, and I forgot to say it, but it rains down here in the wintertime. It rains in the wintertime. Which baffled my mind at first. Then I had to remember, like, yo, I'm in a different place. And that's dangerous because, you know, if it rains and it gets below 40 or whatever, it'll ice up. It ices up really bad. Like, the trees start falling down. Man, it's crazy. It's things in the winter I ain't never seen up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, the ice is terrible. I mean, you are in a winter icy wonderland down here when it get icy. It don't get snowy, it get icy though. Not all the time. That don't even happen every year. These people, they don't understand y'all in a warmer climate. You know what I'm saying? That's like people in Africa trying to say they got the same weather as people in Antarctica. Doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know? But yeah, man, I wanted to talk about that, man. So I'm gonna get food while things are still calm. I tell people too, like, if everything was to shut down, we was the same, and everything was to shut down when Michigan gets cold and wintry and snowy. If everything was to shut down, we wouldn't have an economy. The lack of economy that we had when I left. We wouldn't even have had that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's snowy half of the year, probably more than half of the year sometimes. We actually have winters up there. This is not, look at this. This is winter down here. It is 45 degrees right now. And I'm no disrespect to South Carolina people, man. It's just I'm tired of it, man. I've been down here since 08, and people been telling me the same thing. Like, dude, I got a little baby hoodie on, and I got on shorts and a t-shirt under it. That would not work in Michigan. Dude, there's times I had to wear 2 or 3 pairs of pants with long johns under them, 4 or 5 shirts with long johns under it, 2 or 3 pairs of socks, winter jacket on top of a hoodie on top of another, and 2 hats on, 2 knitted hats on at the same time. People, why you had to put on that? Dude, because it was well below zero. Oh, don't get that. I'm like, dude, it is so cold up there on the cold days that if you spit, it's ice before it hits the ground. People don't believe that. oh, it's a different type of cold though. It's a wet cold or hot cold or humidity cold. Like, dog, shut up, man. You ain't been, if you haven't been there, if you ain't never felt your blood about to freeze, then, hey, man, you just don't know what you're talking about. You don't. You can't, how you gonna compare? That's what I'm talking about. Same thing in the gym. People compare how it feels to lift a lot. Have you lifted? Now, let me show you something. A lot of people will say I'm being cocky, but I say, what? And I can back it up. That's what I'm saying. You ain't never been, you can't, if you can't lift with me, don't talk lifting with me then, dog.